the Chalk and Cheese show. I tell you what, we was away last week. We was actually away last week. We decided to take a week off of the Chalk and Cheese show. We have two excellent artists on our hands tonight. Mr. Teejay and Miss Kia, all the way from the US representing. So it should be a very good show. Now, I'm going to get the elephant out of the room. Okay. So I was kind of glad that we had last week off just because I got struck with COVID. Fuck, did I get struck with COVID, man? It was that fucking like the gods had just sucked everything out of me, and I was just like stupid for 10 days. And I've literally just recovered. So we back with the Chalk and Cheese show. We have some very exciting news as well. So a lot actually happened in the 10 days that I was actually ill. So yeah, we have some very important information to share, but I'll let DJ Charcoal share that information. And talking of DJ Charcoal, how are you, sir?
Yeah, like you said last week, massive week off. I think we needed that, mate, to recharge your batteries. We've been going 4 months straight every Wednesday, and things are getting a little bit more crazy. So I think that week off, just, you know what people say, just refresh the batteries, ready to go again. But like you say, mate, things are just steamrolling along, and things are getting bigger and bigger for the Chalk and Cheese show. Yeah, we've been approached by a magazine now to do a feature in their magazine. I'm not name dropping at the moment, but yeah, we'll release some more info. And like Casper said, we've been invited on a tour to Switzerland, so that should be really cool. And yeah, we're going to be supporting one of the artists that have been on the show. So things are going in a crazy direction at the moment. But for me personally, mate, I don't know. I still remain grounded at the moment, because I think that's the most important thing. You know, all these options are coming at us, and you just got to keep grounded and the way you keep going. But yeah, long story, but yeah, I should have shortened that answer. But I'm going okay, and I'm happy to have these two guys on. I've been speaking to these guys nearly 3 weeks now. So we had this organized 3 weeks ago. I've been following them on Instagram, following their every move, stalking them, see what they're up to. But yeah, I can tell you that these guys are really talented. Both have released new tracks. So we're going to play some tracks tonight, actually. We're going to play 2 tracks each for these artists. So let us know what you guys think about it on Facebook. We are on Facebook, and we share this on our Instagram page as well after the show. So yeah, sorry, I kind of went on a little bit, mate.
Yeah, just a little bit, mate. Yeah, I didn't want to know the life story of DJ Charcoal for the last 3 weeks. I just wanted, yeah, I'm good. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, you wouldn't be a chat show host if you didn't like chatting, right? So I suppose you're a good partner in crime to have. But let's crack on with the first victim of tonight, Mr. Prince Teejay. How are you, sir?
How you doing? No, I'm doing good.
Good.
Just
Good,
relax.
good. So, first question: whereabouts are you? How long have you been, and how long have you been doing music?
Well, first, I'm in Rochester, New York. If you don't know where Rochester is, it's like an hour from Buffalo. Buffalo Bills. I've been making music since 2017, but I've been into music basically my whole life. So it's like I was always like the chorus kid. Like I was in chorus in high school. I was in plays, but then I stopped doing all of that because of sports and stuff. But then I got right back into it in 2017, my first year of college. Yeah, first year of college.
Wow. So you said sports took you in a different direction. You're a pretty big dude. So what did you used to play?
I used to play wide receiver, and I used to play football. I played football. I was wide receiver and corner, and I also played basketball. I was a shooting guard.
Yeah, wow. So many
I can't
talents.
follow camera, but I'm about 5'11".
I know, but you look pretty stocky in some of your videos that I've been
Yeah, man.
stalking.
I mean, 5'11's respectable, man. Did you say wide receiver?
Yeah, I was wide receiver.
Yeah.
And corner.
So you know you're fast. You know you're fast. You have to
I
be
was quick.
fast to
I
be
was
a
quick
wide
back
receiver.
then.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Cool stuff. So, regarding your music, have you always been into hip hop, or did you kind of like start off like in one genre and then that kind of genre kind of led you into hip hop, or have you always been the type of guy to like sit there, write lyrics down, and and go from there?
well, I started off doing R&B music. I was straight R&B. Like I was more the singing kid. I was just like that's all I wanted to do. Cause that was just more like I looked up to like the PNB Rocks, the Chris Browns, the Neos, the Ushers. So like that was pretty much like everything I was putting out. Like my first time dropping all my songs was R&B songs. And then I started like once I started growing up and more hip hop artists like Lil Baby and them artists started to come out, I started like kind of like swaying over to the hip hop lane. So like, but like still now, I still like the songs that I'm releasing, like that's coming up, like I'm going back to the R&B lane. So it's like I'm pretty much just bouncing
Cool,
back
man.
and forth, just saying I'm versatile.
I mean, is it a hard transition to go from like singing to rapping? Because not all singers can rap. Let's be fair.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
all
that's
rappers can
true. That's
sing.
true.
So did you find it a hard transition to transition from R&B to singing to then like rapping?
Yeah, it was definitely well, it wasn't that harder, but it was just like I just had to prove to people I could rap because like at first like everybody see me as a singing kid, so it was like when I started rapping, I had to really make them believe I could rap.
And also, I'm just looking at your videos here on Instagram, and as I said, I've been checking out your account. Your videos, whoever does them, man, it must be quite talented. I really like enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just listen to music, but I actually look at the whole package because anyone can put out a track and the background will be shit. I know the track could be fire, but the background will be shit. But I tend to look at kind of the production side of things as well. And man, your production is really tight. And props to the guy who's actually working with you on that.
Yeah, well, shout out to my boy Josh. Like everything we do over here is in house, so it's like it's just a whole team of us. Like right now, I'm in the studio. Well, and then we got like a camera. We got the camera guy. Like everything is in house, and like Josh, he go by Walt Studio. Like he runs everything from the production, the camera, like photo shoots. So it's like that's the
Wow.
benefit. Like that's the beneficial part. Like
Yeah.
everything, we're all family. So it's like it's
Yeah.
more simple than reaching out.
And that's good to have, a strong team around you. And we found that a lot of artists that we have on the show, they don't have that option as yet, but they're so talented. And we're just like, you know, they need to kind of take that next kind of step up where they need to build like a team, like you say, like a team, like a gang around you that'll have your back. But some people don't have the option. We work with some guys at the moment who's just that's it. They're producers, they're rappers on their own. They produce the music and they rap over the music. So it's really hard. But Casper, what do you reckon we play one of the tracks?
Yeah, but I think we should let people hear what Prince has to offer. Now, if you are on Facebook, then and you do like what we are doing, then please do share us far and wide. Like give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram as well at the Chalk and Cheese Show, and you can also visit our website. It's called the chalkcheeseshow.com, and that's where you can find every single artist who we've ever interviewed, their material and their music to listen back to anytime. And this interview will be uploaded onto the website as well for playback. But yeah, let's get on with some
Cool,
music,
let's listen
man.
to
That's
it.
what we're all
Let's do
about, right?
this.
What's up, y'all? OTSLA here, and you are now tuned in with the Chalk and Cheese Show live.
Still spend the same money nigga made last year. All the odds broke, I know they had a bad year. Lost so many soldiers, man, a nigga had a sad year. If I don't see an M, then I know I had a bad year. Yeah. Never been on that face, yeah, I always stay solid. My brothers call me cause they know that I got it. I told them it's up when I graduate college. Don't need no funerals. no more toe tags. I told them stay dangerous, told them get more max. Foreign whips, foreign chicks, and more jacks. This shit, more life and more bags. No more chatting, we gon' pop up like DoorDash. Don't be petty, you could go get your hoe back. She love the kid, but we already knew that. They see me do it, they like, damn, how you do that? We not showing money, we not showing money. Run it up to the end, I need 100 M's, I don't fuck with niggas. I don't really need friends. We get all the money, we get all the money. Can't be fucking with anybody, cause once a nigga let in anybody, had to call my brother, he might catch a body. Started singing like David rapping, young nigga really came up from nothing. Birdie King, every day we was struggling. Now go out, want no discussion. Dropping these hits straight out the oven. They started ring everybody, my cousin. Was you ever there? Oh yeah, you wasn't. Move out the way, watch me run up these dozens. Still spend the same money nigga made last year. All the odds broke, I know they had a bad year. Lost too many soldiers, man, a nigga had a sad year. If I don't see an M, then I know I had a bad year. Yeah. Never been on that face, yeah, I always stay solid. My brothers call me cause they know that I got it. I told them it's up when I graduate college. I don't catch feelings, yeah, I catch flights. If I fly in, I'm probably here for the night. Told Shorty it's alright. We standing on money, she scared of the heights. Big rats coming in, gotta go put it in a bundle. They don't want me to win. They hoping I fall and I fumble. Still spend the same money nigga made last year. All the odds broke, I know they had a bad year. Lost too many soldiers, man, a nigga had a sad year. If I don't see an M, then I know I had a bad year. Yeah. Never been on that face, yeah, I always stay solid. My brothers call me cause they know that I got it. I told them it's up when I graduate college.
Yes, I had my mic off. Fucking
He was
hell.
like, They don't understand that shit, man.
Well, you know what? I was too busy watching you doing fuck all. But yeah. Anyway,
Excuse me. I've just shared this live stream over 80 times. So
80,
while I
no,
was listening,
she's done 100, man. She's
yeah,
done 100.
so
Anyway,
so
what
you
I was trying to
can
say is
go
that
fuck
you
on one.
listened to the Chalk and Cheese show, and that was look, Prince Teejay, and I don't know what you're saying, but yeah, I reckon that's pure fire, man. So like I say, I'm privileged because I get the track first. Everything that comes across always comes across my desk first. So I kind of hold on to that shit for a little bit, and then I release it to Casper, and I go, have a listen to this, man. Have a listen to this. He goes, it didn't come through. You fucking didn't put the attachment. But yeah, nah, that track is fire. I like how like there's different levels. So you know, obviously, you've got the rapping component, and then you've got a little bit of your history of singing and things like that in there as well, and then kind of slow it down, strip it back, and then ramp it back up. So yeah, it's got all elements to it that I like.
Appreciate it.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I mean, first of all, I listen to the beat, because if the beat ain't making me move my feet or my head or something, I'm just like, oh.
I made the beat too, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm not just saying it because you're on the interview. If I didn't like the beat, I'll tell you straight, man. Like, I don't like the beat, but the beat's good, man. Like the beat,
He would.
yeah, the beat's good. Yeah, it's a certified party banger, right? That's what it is. Let's be fair, man. Like if you're at a rave and the song comes on, yeah, I can just imagine everybody with their red cups up in the air and like jumping up and down and and just having a good time with it, man. We do have some people on the Facebook. So we have Best Nimba says, hello TJ. We have Caleb, we have Brother Man and Yvette as well. All TJ fans. So welcome to the live stream of the Chalk and G show. Yeah, man. I mean, what was your inspiration behind that track?
Oh, that track was basically, like a lot of stuff was going on in terms of like October, November, December, because like the whole 2021, I was dropping, but I wasn't really dropping that much. Like I was more trying to figure out little things. But once October hit, like I went on a run. Like I went on a run. I started dropping like every week, like a month straight. Doom, 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 doom. And from the end of October to about January, a lot of things started happening in terms of like more connections, more like I was getting like asked for shows. I was like, it was certain things happened in that little amount of a run. So it's like that song was pretty much telling you like how I'm coming this year. Like it's like if I could do that in 3 months, like 2 months, I really imagine what I'm gonna do this whole year.
Yeah. And what's different from obviously you built a team that you talked about. Like, what's different from kind of last year and this year? Kind of looking at kind of more tours, more being a little bit more optimistic, and putting yourself out there a little bit more.
Yeah. So last year it was pretty much we was trying to figure ourselves out as a whole. Like we didn't have we had the studio equipment, but we didn't have we didn't know the promos. We didn't know we didn't have the new camera yet. We didn't have a lot of things. So it was more we were just building and figuring out. Like I first last year I recorded so many songs. We was like, all right, now drop a tape. And then everybody started messing with it. But then I stopped. I was just comfortable where I was at until October hit. I was like, all right, it's time. I'm not really moving right now. So that's where we all came to a point. All right, if we're gonna do this, we got to do it for real. It's no, if not, then just I graduated. So it's I could just go into the sociology field. But this is what I want to do.
Well,
appreciate it. So this is what I want to do. So if I want to do it, we gotta go 100%.
Exactly, man. Go hard or go fucking home. No, that's it.
Yeah, for real.
It's as simple as that, man. There's no point in fucking half-hearting anything. No, if you're gonna go in for it, just go for it, man. It's a bit like this show, to be honest. I work full time, Simon works full time, but every single second of every single day that we have free, man, is concentrated on this show. So I totally get it, man. If you I'm gonna say, the only way you can succeed in life is to fully fucking throw yourself at it. I don't understand people that just go, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll try it for a couple of months, and then if I don't like it or if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna give up. That's why you're not successful, because you just give up when times get hard, man. But yeah, I totally agree with you, man. And obviously,
it definitely was times that, like I said, during the stop period, it was yo, what do I do next? But then I just realized and more in this rap game, it's more about connections. It was more me building connections. I'm always on Instagram. I'm always in other people's DMs, yo, how can I do this? Or can I that's the main thing that a lot of people lack. They be scared to message the next person. But you gotta realize the next person got they got there by doing what I'm trying to do. So that's what people gotta realize. It's when I was doing the shows coming up, everybody's yo, how you getting on them shows? It was more just connections. I didn't pay for none of them slots. It was the last show I ended up they ended up free stage. So it was it's more who you know and how you push yourself, and how you connect with other people. Not everything got it. I don't know, man. It's crazy because, like I said, me coming from my city, it's it's small and it's just a lot of different things people gotta listen to get you that way. I was more.
We've spoken to a lot of artists about because over in the UK, it's very isolated. Hip hop is. It's just kind of breaking through mainstream now. You've got certain artists breaking into mainstream, going commercial, where, many years it was all underground. But in the US, we found that there's so much talent out there. There's everywhere we look, we just sit there and we listen to a track and go, why aren't you signed? Why aren't you signed? Why aren't you huge right now? Because and then it's because it's saturated, isn't it? The market over there is so saturated. You've got so many talented people. They just kind of, like you say.
Yeah, it's so many talented people. Especially coming from, like I said, Rochester, New York. It's a lot of people in my own city that's out the park. I feel they're there. It's already, but it's just the thing about it. It's just how they go about it. You feel me? It's I feel you can only go so far. So it's in my town, if you're worried about what people around the town think, then you're not gonna go pretty far. You got to think outside the box. So it's because it's at the end of the day.
I've heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, it's so many different people trying to do the same thing. So you got to think outside. You can't just think about what other people thinking in the town. And that's what I did. I was always the person that was. I was the cool, I always hung around the people that did music, but I was just the silent one. But all my connections was from outside the town. And that's how I started to really move, because I didn't really care what they think. So I feel a lot of people in the time, they think that way. I feel Rochester be on the map.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. When you talk about networking, I totally get it. believe me, man, when I tell you, and you talking about sliding into people's DMs, man, I've slid into Little John's DMs. I've slid into John Legend's DMs. I've fucking, you name it. I go for the biggest artist. Fuck this, like, like, oh, I'm too scared to message them just in case that I don't hear a reply. Move on to the next one, then the next one, then the next one. Someone will eventually reply, man. And that's what it's all about. It's about networking. And you hit the nail on the head. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you know all the right people, all the right connections, man, all you need is a feature in, say, I don't know, like your local newspaper. Or you're just going to perform one show, and you never know who's going to be sitting in the crowd. You never, ever know. Like it's the same. It's the same with us. We never know who's watching our fucking live shows until we finish, and then all of a sudden, someone slides in our DM and go, "Oh, by the way, we want to do a feature for with you on the magazine, or we want you to do this, or we want you to do that." Do you know what I mean? So, if you have an open mind and like you say, you're willing to put in the work, man, then yeah, you're gonna go somewhere 100%. And especially if you continue to put out the music that you're putting out, man, then I don't see why you're gonna struggle at all, man. Like you seem like a young lad anyway. So like, well, what are you, like 20, something like that? 19, 20?
Nah, I'm 22. I'm 22.
Oh, 22. So I just paid you a massive compliment anyway. You're welcome, by the way. Yeah, man. But 22 is no age, man. 22 is no age at all. And like, have you ever thought about like ever going on to like these talent shows like America's Got Talent or The Voice or something like that? Even if you didn't progress, if you just hear me out, even if you didn't progress, like I say, you never know who's going to be watching. No, never ever know who's going to be watching. You can get your big break from just appearing on that show. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've never asked any of the artists. I've never asked any of the artists.
Nah, back then, I used to always say that, like, it'd be like a certain reality show. I'm like, yo, if I get on that, like, it's over. Because at the end of the day, it's like, even if you don't make it as far as you want, like, it's like you say, you don't know who in the building. Like, somebody else might like you, just like, and they might not like you, but somebody might. So, like, I mean, if there was something in the air, like, I give it a shot. But I don't think like American Idol. Like, I don't know about that. But like in terms of something else, yeah, I'll probably do it.
Is that show like 4 still on in America? It has P. Diddy.
Oh yeah. And
Khaled.
I haven't seen that in a minute. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, man, because I was gonna say, like, I watch a lot of videos on TikTok, man, and like there's so many rappers on there. So many. And it's perfect because you're performing in front of Diddy, you're performing in front of Khaled. You know what I mean? Meghan Trainor, like no one cares about Meghan Trainor, you know what I'm saying? If you're a hip hop artist, but if you're performing in front of them two, like I say, man, you never know. You never know. I was just wondering if it was still about.
Like, that's just like being an artist, and like, all right, I understand it's like Diddy and them, but I feel like more artists should want to network with another artist in terms of another like town. Like, so it's like, if you recommend me an artist out in the UK, I want to do it just because I know at the end of the day, when he posts it, his crowd is looking at me and my crowd looking at him. So you gotta look at it from all standpoints. You can't have that ego that's like, oh nah, I don't want. Like, you gotta think bigger. Like, okay, if I do a song with a boy in LA and he got an okay market, like I'm happier with doing it with him, because at the end of the day, that's 3 new fans instead of me doing a song with a boy down the street.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's funny you say that, because we've had someone else on the show kind of talk about reaching out, so branching instead of working, because we said, look, wouldn't your fan base be in your hometown? But he said no. He said, interesting enough, like, we have to go outside our town to obviously connect with the people. The people in the town, they didn't fuck with them for some reason. And we were like, and you just mentioned it there, you kind of need to branch out outside your kind of hometown to get that connection to make networks and things like that, which is crazy to me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like in the city, well, in my city, it is a lot of people who want to work together, but it's a lot of egos. Like, it's more like the ego thing. Like, and I feel like that has to like cut out. Like, it's like everybody just got to be able to work with each other, unless you got something else going on. But in terms of that, I feel like everybody should work with each other, because we all still in this same little city. So we gotta figure out something else. So I feel like we build, you might not know what the person from this side of town might have, his connects or whatever. So pretty much like me, I'm more like I work with everybody. I work with everybody that's like around the town. I don't got no ego. Like it's just if you good, you good. Like and then
yeah, man. I was gonna say every single artist that we've interviewed, they've all kind of said something similar. Like people where they are don't support people. Like communities don't support communities, and local people don't support local people. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, man? Like how can you live in a place where nobody's going to support you? No local radio station going to play your music. No local DJ is going to play your music. But if you go into the next city, people going to like you. People going to start.
Sometimes in that scenario, it because sometimes people know you as a person. So sometimes when people they feel like they don't gotta support you because they know you already. So it's like bro, that's my homie. But in a lot of cases when you talking about radio and stuff like that, it's more like I don't blame the radio sometimes because it's like I feel like they got to see that you really want this in order for me to spend this on my platform. So it's like, yeah, I feel like that's how it is. I feel like more the DJs and stuff. I feel like they should be more open, but at the same time, the artists got to really put in that work in order for them to want to spin it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's hear another track from Teejay. Yeah. As I said, we're going to play 2 tracks, and then we're going to jump over to Kia because I know she's waiting patiently, and thank you very much, Kia, for waiting. But yeah, let's listen to the track, and we'll get a little bit of feedback from yourself. So this is Teejay. Come on, let's do this.
What's up, y'all? OTSLA here, and you are now tuned in with the Chalk and Cheese Show live.
Teejay, took a couple losses, we gon' get back. I don't hold no grudges, I'ma leave them where they at. I tried this thing so many times, but I feel too much pain. Felt like the boy at home alone, and now I'm switching lanes. You ever felt so lost that you can't trust your own blood? You ever been snaked by niggas trying to get it out the mud? You ever thought a girl was down until she stood you up? Now you walk around with no motion cause you don't give a fuck. I can't fuck with too many people, they crisscross. Can't be slaving, man, I had to be a big boss. Leave me a crib and some niggas as big as Rick Ross. I made my way through the lane, I got them pissed off. It was supposed to be. It took them all a minute just to notice me. I was the kid at first singing to Jodeci. Now I'm the man who music really chose for me. It's supposed to be. In my city, cops outside and people dying. Innocents going, brothers dropping, mothers crying. How we killing each other, we really wanna stop the violence. I'm just trying to live my life, I'm not really with riots. Now they honor me, I'm on the road, I never wanna go back down, cause I really been there before. And now I move on my own. Got tired of people I put in position, man, these niggas left me in the cold. It was supposed to be. It took them all a minute just to notice me. I was the kid at first singing to Jodeci. Now I'm the man who music really chose for me. It's supposed to be. Took a couple losses, we gon' get back. I don't hold no grudges, I'ma leave them where they at. I tried this thing so many times, but I feel too much pain. Felt like the boy at home alone, and now I'm switching lanes. You ever felt so lost that you can't trust your own blood? You ever been snaked by niggas trying to get it out the mud? You ever thought a girl was down until she stood you up? Now you walk around with no motion cause you don't give a fuck.
Yo, it's your boy High Noble. You tune into the best radio station, the Chalk and Cheese Show. Show them some love and go support. I'm out.
Shit, boy, that bass line is dirty as fuck, man. Yeah. That is too dirty, man. That is just dirt. That's just fuck. Anyway, man, this is what I'm saying. That's to me, that's like dirty R&B. That's not even hip hop, man. I will class that more as an R&B track. If I'm completely honest, I kind of get it, like you're kind of rapping but singing at the same time. That's what I kind of like, man. Like
the Facebook account
the drop,
like Facebook account just blew up literally when that's come on. We've got one of our guys in there as well, High Noble. He's the guy that we're talking about, the producer. He just put, yeah, man, this is this has definitely got a collab with this dude. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man. Look,
Appreciate
I prefer that song. I do, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I prefer you suit that style, man. Like I do like your other song, but I find that one that's you. That's your niche.
Hey, could you imagine
Fuck.
rolling up to a red light and you've got that song playing, and then the bass line just kicks in. It's like, it's like everybody's looking around. Now, what the fuck, man? Where's that just come from?
it.
That's what I'm liking about it, man. But that's going to bring attention. Just that bass line alone, man, is going to bring you attention. Shit.
Yeah. So like, when did you drop that? Like, how long ago did you drop that?
Dropped that song probably about, I want to say 3 months ago. Like, it was crazy how it happened because like I had my mom, she had hooked me up on this show where it was a bunch of R&B singers like Life Jennings. There was like a lot of people on the show. And like it was just the day before, like I was just going through something. Like the day before we shot, like I went to the concert, I'm just like, yo, everything is falling into place. Like everything is like falling into my lap right now. And it's like, I'm like, this is crazy. So that's why I came. I'm like supposed to be like all this is supposed to be like I'm putting in the work and all this is supposed to be. And then literally I shot the vid like during like the sound check of the concert. Like I was shooting the vid and then I dropped it like the next day after the concert. So it was like boom, boom, boom.
Wow, man. What was the inspiration behind it? Obviously, like talking about personal experiences there, or
Yeah, it was more like I was pretty much just going through like it was just pretty much I was just going through the whole 2021. It was the end of the year. Like I was just saying like just all like the downs and the ups and just everything that happened it was supposed to be. And now like that I'm here, it's just like I'm here now and this is the year, I promise.
Yeah, man, let's be fair. Fucking 2021 was just a shit for the world, wasn't it? Like, fuck, man, it was just fucking diabolical. Like, we should just erase it from the whole existence, man. Like, it was just stupid, absolutely stupid. But we will move on to Miss Kia now. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Now, I've actually been looking forward to interviewing you, to be fair, because you're an R&B singer, and you're kind of like the first R&B singer that we've had on the show. And like, it's excuse the pump, but it's like music to my ears, man, because I'm the biggest R&B fan ever.
Nice.
I'm more of like the 90s R&B, kind of early 2000s, because like when I hear R&B now, I think to myself, like, you just can't touch 90s R&B. You could like literally like even like the big R&B stars, Usher, Neo, J Hud, all of them. When you compare it to like TLC, Tevin Campbell, Tyrese, Silk, I could just go on and on and on. So it's a pleasure. And let me tell you, Simon did not keep your tracks from me, because I've heard all of them. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And I've actually asked, I actually downloaded one of your tracks actually called Toxic Love. Now, you didn't send that over. You did not send that over. And I was like, what's going on there? And you actually uploaded it a day after my birthday last year on the 10th of December. So I've done my research on you. Yeah, so if it's okay with you, can we play Toxic Love tonight? Yeah, man, because that track is that fucking pure fire, man. I've actually put that's the track that I've actually put on our website to represent you, because the video's good, the track, everything, and your track Slide as well. Let's not even get into that yet, because that track, fuck, oh my god. Simon, please stop me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bro, you have to turn your mic on, man. It's a chat shot.
Sorry, man. Fuck. I was just saying that before we mention kind of we play the track. Did TJ just slide out, or what happened? Did he get cut off, or?
Yeah, I think he left.
Okay, no problem at all. I just felt really rude. Like we were just like, okay, let's
Right.
just move on. But yeah, if you listen to TJ, look, we much appreciate it, brother, and I'll connect with you after anyway, because there's been a lot of interest in you and some collabs. So yeah, take care.
Believe me, when High Noble hears Kia,
yeah.
he's gonna want to jump on that straight away as well. I can guarantee it.
Shall we keep it a secret? That should we not play tracks tonight, or what?
Oh no, don't do that, man. Like, we need to vibe. We need to vibe, Charcoal. That's what we need to do tonight.
You know what? Let's just dive straight in there. Shall we play Slide Up first, then, just to kick it off?
No, Toxic.
Toxic Love, mate.
Do you know what, Casper? You have to send that across to me, because
oh my god,
you didn't do that, mate. So
I did do it. I did it. I did it. Believe me, I did it.
I've got
We could
automatic.
talk about Toxic while you get it.
All right. Let's
Okay.
play
Yeah.
automatic.
Yeah. Go on then. Go on then. I'll tell you what, Simon. Talk about Toxic Love, and I will ping you over the track right now. Okay.
Okay.
You know, technology and you don't mix, like I'm saying. You know. All right. So this is Kia, and this is automatic. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think you ready for this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 27 heartbeats. Get it. Money coming in automatic. You don't want static. Chasing that bag is a habit. Y'all niggas softer than fabric. Put you in the attic. Still in my style, you can have it. Money coming in automatic. You don't want static. Chasing that bag is a habit. Y'all niggas softer than fabric. Put you in the attic. Still in my style, you can have it. First thing first is the bag. Hop in the whip, yeah, I need my money pronto. You can slide that stack over here. Run me my check. Miss Carter, thank you, Alonzo. Kia got the look, got the wall. Kia got the sauce. Kia step high like a boss. Look both ways for your cross. You can get lost. This money jump through the falls. He gon' put that ice on my neck. Bougie little hood bitch with a little attitude. Hold up. Boss bitches never need a man. We run up them bands. Don't listen to him when he say got you. Lesson this shit just like hot you. Bitches, they study, they copy, they watch you. But they can never do it the way I do. They must have bumped their head, they suicidal, idol. Money coming in automatic. You don't want static. Chasing that bag is a habit. Y'all niggas softer than fabric. Put you in the attic. Still in my style, you can have it. Money coming in automatic. You don't want static. Chasing that bag is a habit. Y'all niggas softer than fabric. Put you in the attic. Still in my style, you can have it. Money coming in, that's auto. They know I'm cashing out when I come to Wells Fargo. These bitches be cheating the grind, but swear it's they time. Well, I'm here just to tell them it's borrowed. Drowning in weak shit and sorrow. Here for today, they'll be gone by tomorrow. Already a real ass bitch, I'm just trying to get rich, man. I swear that I feel like Big Lotto. Bitches be jocking my style, they could have it. Chasing this chicken, I'm stacking my cabbage. Y'all gonna make Lil' Kia turn savage. Stay out my way, cause I'm handing out caskets. How you dressed up being Sunday's best while I'm on a jet top, model runway fresh. Ain't no capping in this rapping. If you think something less, put your money where your mouth is. I'm taking all bets, yeah, I'm taking all bets. Money coming in automatic. You don't want static. Chasing that bag is a habit. Y'all niggas softer than fabric. Put you in the attic. Still in my style, you can have it. Money coming in automatic. You don't want static. Chasing that bag is a habit. Y'all niggas softer than fabric. Put you in the attic. Still in my style, you can have it. Money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. Money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. Money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. Money coming in, money coming in, money coming in.
Yeah.
You're listening to the hottest show,
That
the
was a
Chalk and
vibe.
Cheese Show. Keep it
Thank
locked
you.
on every Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time.
Fuck, man. Kia.
at
Kia,
gmail.com.
Jesus Christ. That's a long drop, man. Fuck, I have to talk to Jay Rice, man. I'm like, yeah, that's a long ass drop. Shit. Happens all the time as well. As I was gonna say, Kia, man, you got some attitude, no? Shit. Like when you hear our other stuff, which you will hear our other stuff later on.
Hey,
Shit. That's
You will,
different, man. That's
that was
that
supposed
different.
to be like the finale.
Oh, that's the finale. Oh shit. So we just
That's like
jumped straight into
the
the
new
main
vibe.
event.
Right. But it's dope. I'm glad we did it. Got it out the way.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get,
I think we're gonna have to pay some of your more chilled out stuff, just so the people that are listening just oh, okay, yeah, man, because they're high now, they're high. So yeah, and it's late in the UK now, so yeah, it's gonna sound good. Slide and Toxic Love, they're the two that we
Yes.
have to play. Like TJ, if you have another track that you want us to play, man, send it over right now because well, we can play another track for you. That's not a problem. All fair on the Chalk and Cheese show, free to free, and that's how we're gonna do it. So, but I have to play Toxic Love and Slide because them tunes, man. When you hear these tunes, they're like, whoa, okay, yeah, you're gonna understand why. Sorry, I'm babbling now, man. I'm babbling.
look at him. He's love struck. Look at him. He's like babbling, man. Shut the fuck up. She's good. We all know that. But man, hey, look, Kia. I prefer your R&B stuff. I really do. I like
me
that song.
too.
I really do. But I like that song. Like
Yes.
Casper said, he's an R&B head. I'm also an R&B head, man. I was listening to Boys to Men and all that kind of stuff, back in the day. But yeah, I just want to talk about you now. And TJ's back, so he's joined us. Thank you, TJ. And look, really appreciate you coming on. I know you jumped off a little bit, but yeah, thank you. Look, I've read your EPK, man, and it's just like, Kia, you sung the national anthem at the Nets. At the Nets. Well, how was that? How did that feel, like walking out in front of everyone and just going, you know what? I'm going to sing the national anthem right now on stage.
It was crazy because so basically summarize it all up how I started music. I started singing in church, like singing gospel. So it was like a gospel group, and we had the opportunity to sing the national anthem at the Nets basketball game. So we opened up for the game, and we were young at the time, so I wasn't like solo by myself, scared, but like I had a couple of people with me, that were in my group, and we did our thing. But I was still nervous. Like it was a super big opportunity, and just doing that at a younger age, like gave me so much hope and so much like inspiration to just know that like, okay, I could do this solo, I could do this on my own, and I could really like be the master at this. So yeah, it was fun. I loved
Definitely,
it.
and especially like in in such a big stage, big audience. You said you work with you did it with a group, but still, there's still got to be nerves that's involved. It's good that how did that come around? Like, did you get approached, or did someone walk past the church while you were singing and go?
Okay,
"These
so
guys
so
good."
literally how the whole thing started, like I was at a summer camp, and it was a musical summer camp. So like this professor who worked at the camp, he used to like play the piano. He picked a couple of us out the group, and he was like, yo, like I want you guys to sing Christmas carols and just sing just because, and I want to play the piano. And we did. And then my aunt had an opportunity to like for us to perform at her retirement dinner, and it took off from there. Ever since we started singing little songs together, everybody was like, I want you at my birthday, I want you here, I want you at the church. And that's how the word got around. And like literally just like a regular artist, you put in the work, you keep doing it, and people notice you and they want you to be a part. So that's how it happened, and the opportunity got
Shit,
presented
mate.
to my manager.
I tell you what that sounds like to me. There's a Beyonce film, like with Cuban Gooding Jr. I can't remember what the film is called, but that's how it starts, man. She starts in church, and all of a sudden, boom! Like she's like in the movie. It's gonna bug me, man. What the film's gonna call? I think it's something Intentions or Temptations or it's something like that anyway. But it sounds very, very familiar. But if I can remember, I don't have your EPK in front of me. You'd have to correct me if I'm wrong. But was your grandmother a big influence to yourself?
Yes, my great grandmother. So my dad's mom's mom. She used to sing in the choir at church when I was younger, and I guess that's how visually I started singing, like seeing someone physically doing the action. And outside of that, I didn't see anyone else in my family singing. Like no one else has a voice. My dad can't sing. My mom, she can't sing. Like nobody can sing. So I knew it was only her in my family that really, I was just like, I feel some type of connection, and I love my grandmother so much. So like just to see her do it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is my dream. Like I love this. And I always felt it mentally, like, and in my heart that music is what I wanted to do. Like I want to be a star. I want to be the biggest, the best, you know, do it crazy. So she just gave me motivation to keep going and, you know, just trust God and trust yourself and have faith. So that's what I did.
It's like, Casper, what we always say, like, trust the process. That's our motto for the Chalk and Cheese Show. We just say, trust the process. Every time we kind of get thrown a little obstacle, we're like, just trust the process. Keep going. Just keep going. But, Casper, you know, I've queued up that track, man. So I've done my magic. Don't you worry about that. Let's play Toxic Love, because we got one more to play after this as well. So let's play Toxic Love. And
this is a certified banger, by the way, man. So whoever's listening on Facebook, you need to drop some reaction.
And this is my first single.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't know that, but Toxic Love, man. Just wait until you hear this shit, man. From an R&B fan, and yeah, man, it's just pure fire. So, Kia, would you like to introduce your first single to the UK public?
Yes, everybody. This is my first single, the first song I ever dropped solo. It's called Toxic Love. It's about a true event, my life. And yeah, if you've been through a heartbreak, you've been through a situation, you're going to relate. So tune in.
Let's go.
We were just friends that turned into lovers. Couldn't leave the house without one another. So in the beginning, we showed happy endings of me and my feelings, yeah. I gave you all of me, cause you were my everything. But I should've left when I saw the first sign. I told myself this would be the last time. I was so blinded by your looks, I didn't realize what you took. So controlling, you controlled me. I didn't have no say so, I was too scared to say no. You gave me toxic love, slipped in a toxic drug. I was addicted to an addiction that I ain't put myself on. I was addicted to an addiction that I ain't put myself on. You never with me on the weekends, even cheating, fucking on the low. Boy, your love is so toxic to me, but I found the antidote. You never with me on the weekends, even cheating, fucking on the low. Boy, your love is so toxic to me, but I found the antidote. I found the blonde hair on your hoodie, I smell perfume on your t-shirt. I wear Bath and Body Works, so I know it ain't mine. That cheap perfume, they let you out of line. Make sure that you got a shape up, but you can't make sure that your rent is paid up. So controlling, you control me. You don't gotta worry about me sneaking up through your phone. You don't gotta worry about me asking why you not home. You don't gotta worry about hearing, baby, take the trash out or clean the house down. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, just like you ain't give two fucks about mine. So controlling, you control me. You never with me on the weekends, even cheating, fucking on the low. Boy, your love is so toxic to me, but I found the antidote. You never with me on the weekends, even cheating, fucking on the low. Boy, your love is so toxic to me, but I found the antidote.
Bruh. What?
Powerful message there. Powerful message to all you cheaters. Don't do
Shit,
it.
man. Now can you understand why I said to you? You need to download that track, man. That's why I was a bit disappointed when I didn't receive that track. Fuck. So the guy you're obviously talking about, he's a fucking idiot. I'll make that very public right now. Okay, I have no problem with that. What the
Yes.
fuck? Like a true event. Why do the good people attract bad shit, man? That are bad people. I don't get it, man. Or people take good people for advantage. That's what it's all about, man. I'll tell you what. I guarantee we've all been there once in our life. I can guarantee it. Whether it's the tiniest little thing or if it works out to be a big thing, man. But hats off to you. This is what makes the best music. You see, in my opinion, personal experiences make the best music, and now you've just shared that with the world. Our producer Brian, High Noble, he said you definitely need to collab, man. Definitely. So so maybe we should put you guys in touch with him, to see what you guys can do.
Yeah, that was fire. But that was fire.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man. Yeah,
Hey,
I'll tell you who it kind of reminded me of. I'm not going to compare or
Rihanna.
anything, but like,
Rihanna.
yeah, Rihanna, man,
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah,
Rihanna,
like,
LMA.
was it her album? Was it Music of the Sun? There's like different elements of that song that I can think, okay, it sounds like this song on that album, this song and this song and this song. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fuck, man, that's a massive compliment. If people comparing you to Rihanna, shit, like, I mean, yeah,
It's a
with
blessing.
Rihanna, yeah,
I think the next song that we're gonna play, I reckon that's better. I don't know why.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was gonna say. Cause it's like a sequence of events. Like my first song was Toxic, then it was Slide Up, then it was Automatic. It's my only 3 singles out right now. So it's like if you listen to the growth in the lyrics and the sounds and my versatility, like I don't rap. I'm not a rapper, but I can. So it's like I'll show you what I'm capable of. But I'm an R&B artist. I heard. So it's like I'm gonna show you what I have.
yes.
So, yeah.
Slide is that typical summer jam, no? If you're at the barbecue poolside, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Like, is that pure summer banger, man? And I can't wait to bang it. Like in the summer, I don't give a shit, man. I'll play it in the winter. The track's fire, man. It's literally fire. So, do you want to kind of elaborate on Toxic Love a little bit? I don't want to delve into your personal business because obviously we are broadcasting live. We can't edit or anything like that. So, what was obviously the song explains a lot of what happened, but do you care to elaborate at all? Or?
Of course. So basically, like I was in a relationship. It was going on 3 years. It was good and everything was awesome in the beginning. Like I knew of the person, but I didn't know the person like that. So when you're young and you're dating, you kind of give your time chances. Like you give your space with another person an opportunity because you're getting to know them. When you get older, you don't have time for that. Like you want to know the person, you want to know their flaws, know everything about them, and then grow with them, not get to know them while you're dating them. And that was my flaw at the time. I didn't know the person 100%. And I think it was more so like insecurity on their part. So they were trying to like beat me to the punch type of thing. And it was all in their head. You know what I mean? So that's where that happened. That's where that song came about. And I just found out the truth. Like, you know, everything comes to light eventually. So found out, and music was my antidote. Like that was my escape out of that toxic relationship because I was so trapped in it that I didn't have no way out. Like music was my excuse to be busy. Music was the reason why I couldn't entertain that situation. So that was my rescue, was my savior, and that's what I wrote about.
Do you know
Well,
what?
sorry, mate, go on.
Yeah. Do you know, like, music is such a powerful tool, and we talked about this. We talked about, like, before we kind of got into unsigned artists and you know, taking that pathway to music, we talked about a lot of controversial stuff, and mental health was a big one for us. We talked about that quite a lot. And what we found is that, you know, the way that Casper and I, we've gone through kind of issues ourselves. We're not scared to say it on camera. We don't give a fuck. But we found like music was the only thing that kind of pulled us through. Obviously, we got strong networks and around us, but like you know, you got that one song that if someone kind of hurts you, you go listen to that song. Or if you want to get ready for a party, you got that one song. Or if you know, it's just such a powerful thing, like music, and it doesn't matter if it's like country and western. Like you can listen to country and western music,
Yeah.
like country.
I was gonna say, man, my go-to song if I'm feeling upset is by a guy called Josh Turner, and is the song is called Your Man, and it's actually a country and western song. Now, if you're familiar with TikTok, fucking hell, man, loads of people took on the challenge because he has a really deep voice. So but that's my go-to song. As soon as I hear the first 2 bars or 4 bars of that song, I'm like, yeah, I'm like massive smile on my face. And I'm an R&B fan, I'm a reggae fan, I'm a fucking dancehall fan. That's my music that I associate myself with. So for a country and western song to be like, boom, doesn't matter, man. It's the power of music. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of genre it is, man. Like, it could be an opera. I don't give a shit as long as it makes you feel happy and good inside. But regarding toxic love, did any of your close circle, like your friends or your family, did they actually see what was happening? So like the outsider looking inside, but because obviously I'm not saying you was blinded to everything, but when you're in that situation, you don't see the things that other people see. So did other people kind of say, oh, like this is happening and that's happening, and you just didn't take any notice of them, but you learn very, very quickly that, yeah, this is actually happening, and I maybe should have listened to other people?
One thing I can say is that, like, as a human, it's good to be more, like, it's good to be very observant with people that you're close to, because you know how they say, like, you never know what someone's going through. You don't. Like, someone could be fighting anything within themselves that you have no clue of, and like on the outside it'll look good, but then in reality, behind closed doors, you're stressed, you're depressed, you're not happy. And like my mom, she knew a little bit of what was going on, but I'm such a private person. So whatever I go through, I'm going through with me and that person. Like, I don't really share that much, but when you're going through a situation and you feel like it's not the healthiest environment or energy, like, you have to speak about it and try to get out of that. And I'll say, like, the only person who really knew was like one of my close friends and my mom. Outside of that, no one could really tell what I was going through.
And would you say has like, just on a personal note, did it play effect with your mental health? And if it did music help you get out of kind of like the situation that you was in?
Yes, I was. I've been single since. Let's just say that. So it definitely played, and I dropped that song in 2019. It's 2022.
Oh shit! So there you go, guys. Whoever's watching, Kia is available and free. She don't want no one messing about. She just wants to get straight to the punch, get to know you. That's it. Yeah, real.
Just gonna say, well, you got a #1 fan here with DJ Casper. So
yeah, man.
Look, you know, if anyone tries to fuck with you again, I think DJ Casper will be on the plane, quick smart over there. So.
Yeah, and I'm actually being very polite tonight as well. So.
But anyway, let's slide into Slide Up. Look, see how what I did there. But look, this next song, this is one of my favorites out of your songs. But
mine too.
Yeah, I'll just let the song play rather than talking shit. But yeah, this is
Slide Up
by Kia. Let's go.
Slide on me, baby. I know you always had your eye on me, baby. Don't need your money, spend your time on me, baby. And if I call, no, you gon' ride for me, baby. Go slide for me, baby. Slide up, you love it when I take your time up, baby. I can be your rider. So won't you just slide up, yeah. Slide on me, baby. I know you always had your eye on me, baby. Don't need your money, spend your time on me, baby. And if I call, no, you gon' ride for me, baby. Go slide for me, baby. I see you watching watching me from the corner, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Come push up on me, you know you want me, your homies know it too. So won't you just like, no need to be shy, I'm all on your mind. Independent boss chick, I can answer your grind. As long as you watching up front, I'ma watch from behind. The two of us can run it up, we're like Bonnie and Clyde. I'm making plays for you when the phone ring. Ain't worry about the next, cause we do our own thing. We focus on each other, so we dub the old flings. They hate how we shine, don't pay them no mind. I'm down for the ride, so come and slide up, slide up. You love it when I take your time up, baby. I can be your rider, your rider. So won't you just slide up, yeah, yeah. Slide on me, baby. I know you always had your eye on me, baby. So need your money, spend your time on me, baby. And if I come, know you gon' ride for me, baby. Go slide for me, baby. You like the way me body whine, you slide up from behind. I'm loving how you grind up. You sending chills up on the spine. You put the bright side, you know you want me. You made your move, baby. It's always us and never them. You know the rules, baby. I drop the top, I pass the stiff, let's take a cruise, baby. I'm down to travel the world, only with you, baby. So just give me the word and we could disappear. On a tropical island, we could face our fears, yeah. You follow the body, walk on my say, yeah. They hate how we shine, don't pay them no mind. I'm down for the ride, so come and slide up, slide up. You love it when I take your time up, baby. I can be your rider, your rider. So won't you just slide up, yeah, yeah. Slide on me, baby. I know you always got your eye on me, baby. So need your money, spend your time on me, baby. And if I come, know you gon' ride for me, baby. Go slide for me, baby. You gon' ride for me, go slide for me.
I say, shit just get better and better and better, man. I could see TJ, like he was covering his mouth and shit, man. But I know he's smiling. Smiling. He's talking to someone as well. He's talking to someone. He's like, shit, man. It was almost like he was saying, "But fuck, man, this shit's fire." You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. What would you say, TJ?
Nah, that song is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, cause like I was just like, it gave me like my man's just texted me like, "Yo, that slide song a hit." This is like I'm sitting there like that song is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but the right push, that song is got it.
Let's work, let's network. This is what I'm saying. Like this is why we do shit, because we like network, and you go, you artists. It's funny. Halfway through the song, there, I was looking at Facebook, and I keep mentioning his name, High Noble. He literally goes, "Come on, let's do this, with the collab." But he just says, talent every week, and he loved the kind of break with the slower tempo. He said that's crazy, but
Thank you.
This is what we do. We like to bring people together. It's funny because High Noble and another guy who's been on the show called Obi-Wan, who's just dropped an album. They now collabed with a track on his new album. So it was like, fuck, we did that. Casper and I just stood back and we did that. We did that.
Right.
We want to see you guys do something. We want to see
Yeah,
you.
man. I don't need no credit. I know what we can do. But yeah, I'll tell you what I like about that slide up track. It mixes two of my most favorite elements. Okay, dancehall and R&B, man. Shit. Who makes your beats? Because whoever made that beat, believe it or not, me and Simon, outside of the Chalk and G show, we review artist tracks from all over the world. We actually write up reviews for them, so give them feedback, etc., etc. So, who actually produces your tracks?
So,
because whoever did is very, very smart. They're very
the beats,
smart.
I find beats from all over, and then I literally just like I have to. The beat has to speak to me. Like if I'm listening to it and I don't feel a vibe, or I can't catch something off of it, it's not for me. And I don't overwork myself when it comes to beats, because if it's not in the moment, it's not in the moment. But that beat, once I heard it, once I felt it, I'm like, oh, this is different. Like, I like this. I need something up tempo. I'm like, ooh, it's like I'll
tell you what it kind of reminded me of. The beat actually kind of reminded me of, and I hate to go back to her as well, but Rihanna.
I already know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
Work, yeah. It reminds me of Work, man. It's just been a bit more of an R&B twist.
Yeah.
Fuck. that track, like TJ said, man, that's a bona fide hit. Like, why the fuck are you guys unsigned? Like, that track should be playing everywhere. I'm not just saying that because like I'm a fan now, but that track should be played everywhere.
Thank you.
Literally everywhere.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like with that song, once I put it out, like mind you, I haven't made the music video to it yet. I only made the video to Toxic Love so far. But once I put that single out, randomly, this choreographer from Russia, like she was following me on Instagram, and I guess she liked me, like my music. And when I dropped Slide Up, she fell in love with the track, like in love with it. And she taught her dancers in Russia, in Moscow, Russia, she taught her dancers a whole choreography to the song, and like they put it out, and they have like on their Instagram, they have like 56 point something K followers.
Wow.
And they went crazy with it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is so random. I didn't ask for this. I don't even know them. They just did it. I was so thankful and so happy. And like, we still communicate to this day. I can't wait to go out there and see them. But yeah, it's just like opportunities present themselves, you know, when you work hard and it comes from the heart. Like,
that's
so dope.
Have you ever thought about flipping a remix on Slide Up? Because I have a good feeling that if you was to flip a remix on it and you put 2-3 different rappers on that track with you singing, fuck man, that's a hit. TJ, look, he's trying to hide his smile already. Like, you can see it up there. He's trying to hide it. He's trying to hide it.
Right. No,
well, I definitely think that like you should be doing a remix of that, like 100%.
Yeah,
definitely like 2-3 rappers on that. But is your music? It's entirely up to you. I'm just saying what I think could possibly work as an alternative. Like even if you find like a dancehall artist that can do his dancehall thing, or she can do a dancehall thing over it, and then like some rappers or whatever. That's one reason I definitely want to hear. 100%. I don't know about you, Charcoal, but like I'm excited about that track because I have a feeling if it gets rested in the right hands, things will happen with that. 100%.
I think you can use it for a hook. Especially the chorus and that. Look, all parts of that song had different elements, and we are fans at the moment because, as I said, that was my favorite song, and you can break that down and like Casper says, I reckon you can have a couple of rappers on there in between. You just drop that chorus and that's it. Like even if you end off with a rapper, bringing it home, you have the first and he has a second. So, have a think about that because we want to see.
Yeah, I mean, High Noble straight away he goes, "I'll jump on that remix like now. Like I would jump on it right now." I definitely think it's something you should definitely consider. Just put a remix out of it. Like Simon said, even if you stick with the hook and then you got the rappers over it.
Something,
yeah. I mean, if you like TJ's work, then maybe you guys can, I don't know, talk afterwards. I could put we can put you in touch with High Noble. That's not a problem as well. High Noble actually wanted us to play one of his collabs that he did with Obi-Wan, so you guys could actually hear it. Do you have that to hand? Control.
Me.
Do you have the? Yeah. Do you have that track?
Yeah, I'll try and find it. But in between that, you promised, and we kind of promised TJ.
Yeah, another song. We did indeed.
I've got that, man. Don't you worry. Like I push buttons behind scenes. I get things done. Don't you worry. So, look. Let's just play it. What do we? So this is My Love by Teejay.
Let's get it.
I just wanted to let you know that I miss you.
What up, Josh? You can relax. I ain't gonna take you out for granted. I'm not here, baby girl, to abuse you. Baby girl, that's facts. I'm more the romantic. Here is something that you could get used to. I could see it in your eyes. I know your heart been damaged. Don't worry, I don't got no hoes, they too hard to manage. Trust me, I know how it feels to be taken advantage. Like, why you gotta waste my time if you was gonna vanish? Hold up, baby, let me paint the picture. Imagine us against the world, baby, on adventures. I ain't like none of these lanes, girl, you fucking with a winner. Come up to the crib, had a chef cook us up a dinner. We could play the slow songs, we could vibe. We could go out to the deck and watch the stars outside. I tell you how I feel, I put my pride to the side. When I'm with you, baby girl, I feel so alive. I go all the way for you. Baby, you deserve it. Nice smile. Baby girl, your body's so perfect. I like the way that you work. When I'm next to you, got me feeling so nervous. Baby, you so perfect. So what? Yeah.
I like how that one started off.
Oh shit! See, fucking hell, man. What the fuck is happening tonight?
He's
Shit.
hiding that. He's
Where?
hiding that for
I
everyone.
like that one.
Oh my god. So I love it. I love it that the new generation of hip hop and fucking R&B, man, is sampling classics, absolute classics. Soul for real, really?
Yeah, so
Candy Rain, yeah. I go, when I heard that sample, I was like, fuck. Okay, now we're talking real music.
Yeah,
There's real
right.
music there, like, right there, man. Fuck. TJ, did you ever think about using the original sample, or did you want to spit it yourself?
I was more trying to spare myself. I was like, all right, let me just do it myself. I don't want to go through nothing.
Yeah, man, that's for the fucking fire, man. What made you choose Candy Rain? Was it a suggestion, or was during the process of the song did you actually think, actually this will actually fit?
It was more like it was just in the moment. Like it was in the moment, and it was just like, all right, it was time for like next part, and like that part just kept going in my head. Like I'm like, yo, this will fit perfect on there. Like this will fit perfect. So I was like, all right, it's time. But like actually what I'm actually dropping an EP like coming up like in like Valentine's, and like it's like I don't want to spoil it, but like it's something like it's gonna be a sample from probably like every different, it's gonna have a lot of samples in it, but it's gonna be like, you see how in the beginning it was like a voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Every different song gonna have a different voicemail with a different meaning.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Okay.
It's gonna be
That's good. That's a good concept, man. Like that's thinking outside the box, and that's something different, you know. And that's what people like to see. But yeah. Do you know what you saying? You playing samples from other tracks. People can relate to that though. Like when I heard Candy Rain, I was like, yeah. It took me back to when I was
Yeah.
when I was about
Yeah.
2. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm old.
You wish. You fucking wish.
No, no. When like you know when you kind of reminisce and you're like, "Fuck, I remember that song. I remember dancing in like a disco, you know, in high school to that." But yeah. Look, whatever you're doing with those samples, just keep doing it because I wasn't expecting it. I was just like,
Yeah,
"Right,
me
this is
neither.
cool, this is cool."
Yeah.
And then it just I went fuck, and then my ears just went, "Whoa, hang on."
Yeah.
Where's this
I
going?
don't know if you saw my reaction, but my eyebrows went up straight away, and I started pointing at the camera. I was like, "Fuck, yeah,
same,
man,
It's the
yeah.
one.
We need that. We need that. We needed that."
Yeah,
But I'll tell you a funny story regarding old school R&B. Yeah, so I was doing shit in my house the other day, and I said, "Alexa, play Sparkle featuring R. Kelly. Be careful." Because if you guys know about that song "Be Careful" by R. Kelly and Sparkle, right at the beginning, there's kind of like a voicemail there. And if you could drop that sample in any one of your tracks, man, fuck, man, that's another fire track, man. That's gonna be like shit. That's one of my all-time favorite R&B tracks. Probably "Be Careful." Like if you know about that song "Be Careful," but fuck, man, yeah, that's fire. I'm all about the samples and sampling other artist tracks. If it's done right, it's fucking done right, and that was done right, man. So congratulations on that, man. That's just a pure genius, man. If you just thought that, if you just thought, right, yeah, that's gonna go, yeah, Candy Rain, fuck it, let's have it. Let's just drop it in there, man.
This is where we kind of come to the point where we start asking you questions about like influences and your top 5 kind of artists, like R&B artists. Like Casper just mentioned that that was his favorite track. For me, I don't know why, but Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk, is kind of one of mine all-time favorite tracks. It just has that, you can listen to it when, I remember like clearly I listened to that track and I was just like in tears because a girl dumped me and I was like, oh shit, I just want to talk to you. Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, but yeah, that's one of my favorite kind of all-time tracks.
No one,
as I said,
I don't think you got to be a special type of fucking artist, man, to be playing around with that track, Tevin Campbell, because no one can touch that song. No one can touch Tevin. No one could touch that song. I have to say, one of my favorite R&B tracks. So I'm a slow jam man. So like I'm like Cisco back in the day after he left like Drew Hill, and when he dropped the banger Incomplete. That's one of my favorite slow jam tracks. What else? Oh fuck, man! It was literally just a Tyrese, Sweet Lady. Who can forget about Tyrese? I don't think a lot of people actually forget that Tyrese actually had a music career before he was in Fast and Furious. You know what I mean? Like he's
Fast and Furious.
These artists, you just can't touch them at all. Boys to Men. Name me one boy band that's come close to Boys to Men in the last 20 years. I'll wait.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Still going.
No one is the answer. No one has come close. Casey and JoJo, who's come close to them too? No one. Literally no one.
Anyway, let's get to these guys who like watch your.
Oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm just rambling. Sorry, bullshit. Okay, Kia. Top 5 R&B artists.
I'm gonna say artists because they're not just R&B, but like influential.
Okay.
Whitney Houston, vocally. Nicki Minaj, lyrically. Beyonce, vocally and physically, because she motivates me, like just her energy and things that she does. I would say like definitely Jasmine Sullivan. I get inspired by her because of her runs and how she like could just make her voice go crazy. And I think that's it for now. I'm gonna say 4.
Okay.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say Mary J.
Oh wait, I love Rihanna too.
Okay,
and Mary, of course,
okay.
yeah, because definitely I cannot sleep a day without thinking about her. So yeah.
You know what? I missed one. Like Toni Braxton. Oh my god.
Ooh, Tony.
That
Braxton.
voice, man. Like
Mariah Carey, back in the day. Back in the day.
Voice, yes.
Christina Aguilera. Fuck, man, there's so many.
Do you guys know Tori Kelly?
Yes, I've heard of Tori.
I love Tori Kelly. Like, I love her voice. I love her music. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with her.
Wow.
Her voice is awesome.
DJ, you're on the spot, mate. You're on the spot. Coming from the like an R&B background anyway, like this should be bang, 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 bang.
I'm gonna say Marvin Gaye.
Ooh.
Usher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do Chris Brown because Chris Brown is like the reason I like dancing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Cool. Boys to Men. Yeah. And John Legend.
Oh, nice.
Legend.
Cool.
That's dope.
Fuck. My list is too long, man.
Just all absolute. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but I'm a kind of a 90s kid, and I like the music of today because obviously I got used to in front of me, but it just can't be replicated. Like some of the lyrics, and it's just like wholesome. You know what I mean? Like it's just wholesome lyrics and talking about real stuff.
Even if we just talk about bands from the like R&B bands, Destiny's Child, Eternal, SWV, TLC. The fuck, man, you could just go on and on and on. These are just female bands, man. Give me a female band that's been bigger than Destiny's Child. No one. Literally no one. bigger than Destiny's Child, record sales, everything. No one. I mean, Michelle, she just kind of popped off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened to her, but Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, man, they're doing their thing. They're still doing their thing. And like Beyonce is Beyonce. Come on, man, she's the biggest superstar in the world. No,
Okay.
absolutely biggest superstar in the world.
Okay.
But it's just a shame. I tell you, I tell you who I think would still be up to par now if she was still here. I can't believe we haven't mentioned Aaliyah yet.
Oh, of course. Aaliyah,
Aaliyah, man, that
yeah,
superstar.
she was different, honestly. Like her style, her voice. Like
Yeah.
I think she would be up there with. Honestly, I can't even say she would be up there with Rihanna and Beyonce because she might just go past. People love her so much.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, she would be different if she was. Yeah, she was here right now.
Yeah, definitely.
We still feel her after all these years. Like we
Exactly.
still love her so much. It's so
You just
good.
have to hear one of her songs, and yeah, you just feel happy. You just feel happy. It doesn't matter, slow song, fast song. I'll tell you what, in the UK fucking pissed me off because on the radio stations, man, they don't play any of the R&B 90s R&B anymore. They only play it on maybe a certain station or at a certain time. But
and we
like,
barely get it either. We barely get like the old
it's
school
shit,
jazz.
man. It's shit. Like you have to actually go online to hear DJ online to actually want if you want to hear that sort of shit, man. And it upsets me. It actually really upsets me. Like it's stupid.
So, guys, you know, obviously, like we're coming to the end of the show. It's getting quite late over here, but I've just got a couple of quick questions for you both. Well, it's one question really. So, I'll start off with you, TJ. So, what's coming up for you, mate? What have you got planned?
Well, I got a lot of. I got the project on the way. It's more just me. Like you're gonna see a lot of me. Like it's like you're gonna see me all over. Like I'm on everything. Like it's like I'm not. It's not gonna be a break that you're not gonna see me. I'm just going boom, 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 boom. In like 3 weeks, I'll be out in LA. So it's like I got a lot of things that I'm just waiting to announce on Instagram. That's gonna go out there. So that's a lot of great things on the way.
No, good.
And obviously the EP dropping very soon, right? As well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need a copy of that for sure. If
it's
got the R&B flavor, I need a copy for sure, man.
Nah, I got you. I got you.
Definitely.
And especially to her,
look,
definitely gotta work with her.
Keep connected. Keep connected. Like you keep saying, you know, make those connections. And Kia, you've got a new track coming out. Spla. Did I say that correctly?
No.
He's Australian. You have to forgive the accent.
What's your new track called coming out?
Well, right now the newest single that I have out is called Automatic. That's my recent single that I just dropped. And what you could look forward to this Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be dropping a song on YouTube. So it's more like a journal song, like a love song. And I'm gonna be dropping a video to that.
Look out for. Can you give us a name?
Huh?
What's it called?
Oh, it's called Something About You.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a slow song. It's like something about you that I can't let go from the past. Something about you, reasons I want this shit to last. That's how it goes. So yeah.
Oh.
Look forward to that. Look forward to the project.
Yeah. Cheese show.
I was hoping you had the beat there, man, straight away. Like just spit the fire straight away. Straight away. I'd say I just another thing before we go, guys. Well, how do you feel about slow jams nowadays? Because now Trey Songz has kind of like gone off the market. He's gone.
Oh, right.
Like I don't know what happened to Trey Songz, but I saw Trey Songz in concert, and when I tell you, ladies are dripping over the guy. This was before Usher even come on the stage, but when I saw Trey Songz, like nobody makes slow jams anymore. Why doesn't nobody make slow jams? I don't know how it is in America, but what we hear in the UK, nobody making slow jams anymore. Nobody, nothing like Trey Songz anyway. Like, how is it in America? Like, it's do you think kind of like the slow jam whole vibe is just kind of like disappeared, or is it happening still?
Personally, I feel like we're yearning for it. Like that's why we need more people like moi R&B to come in the game and really give it to them, because like all I hear is summer, 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 summer. Like I just listen to Summer's album all day. It's nothing else to listen to. Like, of course, we love Janae Aiko, but all her music is like older music. So we're ready for new everything, new journal music, new, just real music where you're giving us raw thoughts, like just something that we could relate to for real instead of catchy pop songs. Like we're over that. Like we want to hear what's really going on.
Yeah, exactly. I want to hear. I want to hear some decent fucking slow jams as well. If I want baby number 3, I want to be making baby number 3 to some decent music. You know, yeah,
Okay.
you get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is to me. That's what it is to me. Slow jams to me is baby making music. If you can't get your shit on to slow jams, then you're fucked. It's as simple as that. Like, this is why we need it. This is why we need it. Like, even now, if I just want to chill out, I'll put 90s slow jams on. I don't put, because there's nothing above 2000s that I can listen to. I have to listen. I have to listen to Tyrese and people like that, Pretty Ricky and fucking people like that. Like, so if you'd accept the challenge, please, Kia, make a decent slow jam song, please. Just make the pure baby making fire. That's it.
Anyway,
That's it.
just in between that, I checked my email accounts, and TJ's sent over another track. So I tell you what, we're gonna end the show on this track.
Well, actually, Hi Noble, if you are actually still watching, can you send Simon over the track that you did with Obi? Because we'll squeeze that one in as well. But you'll have to send it over in the next 3 to 4 minutes, mate, and then we can squeeze that one in, because that track's fire too. But TJ, tell us about the track that you just sent over, mate.
I think the track it was.
Is it called Need Me? Need Me?
Oh, Need Me. Oh, yeah. I don't even know how to explain this song. You gotta just hear it.
Okay. Oh, it's one of them ones. Oh, okay. Let's go. Take me on a journey, TJ. Take me on a journey.
Let me download it. So Casper, keep talking for a minute, brother. So.
Well, no, something's playing.
Playing catch
like that.
Katie, run it up.
Hey, Teejay. I used to pray under the stars for the better days. I used to pour up and get high to take the pain away. My dog's gotta carry extension just for the rainy days. If you wanna be in it, no time for the training days. Ever since bro Pop's been gone, he been good in the head. Couple bros got PTSD from members filled with the lead. Niggas paranoid cause the junkies now talking to the feds. Bros got addicted to them pills, now they fighting off the meds. And my family need me. I know the whole hood know they see me. Got a couple niggas hating on me, moving devious, but I know they wanna be me. Nah, wish I could call my brother, but I can't get that back. Wish I could call my cousin, but I can't get that back. And I'll be damned if my mans will come and get right back. Even though I'm not in the streets, but I can get like that. Man, they heard a lot, hearing bro behind collect calls, knowing that we winning while bro behind them jail walls. Every day I tell them we gon' win, we gon' fucking ball. When they free him, we ain't live, trust back to back tomorrow. Shorty moving right, so she know we ride the presidential. Brody always got somewhere to go, I cop the residential. Tell Shorty I fuck her every day, I feel like heaven sent you. Need her by my side, cause life be fucking up my mental. I used to pray under the stars for the better days. I used to pour up and get high to take the pain away. My dog's gotta carry extension just for the rainy days. If you wanna be in it, no time for the training days. Ever since bro Pop's been gone, he been good in the head. Couple bros got PTSD from members filled with the lead. Niggas paranoid cause the junkies now talking to the feds. Bros got addicted to them pills, now they fighting off the meds. And my family need me. I know the whole hood know they see me. I got a couple niggas hating on me, moving devious, but I know they wanna be me. Nah, wish I could call my brother, but I can't get that back. Wish I could call my cousin, but I can't get that back. And I'll be damned if my mans will come and get right back. Even though I'm not in the streets, but I can get like that. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Yeah. Tom, we're actually come off of Facebook, mate. actually come off of Facebook. I don't know why, but we actually have. But it's okay. It's okay. We can finish off the interview, but I don't understand why we just come off Facebook, mate. So, TJ, I heard one line, 2 lines in that song. Actually, you said something about I can't get my brother back and I can't get my cousin back. I need that or something like. You said something like that in the track, right?
Yeah.
Do you care to explain? Did you lose your brother and cousin to
Yeah,
something?
it was just saying like certain times that like I'm going through stuff, like you feel like you wish that you could talk to them, but like you can't because it's just like life is gone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, that's pretty deep. Yeah, that's just a deep song, man. It says everything. It talks about your family, it talks about your life. It's a deep song. Now I understand why you can't explain it, because sometimes you just have to actually listen to something to actually think, oh, fucking hell, man, this guy actually has like a story. He actually has a story. And yeah, man. So this is why I love music so much, man, because you get to understand somebody's life without actually knowing them. You can just listen to it in music, man. And that's why I love music and like connecting to it.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't been joined by some random person down on the screen. This is Tom, everyone, and Tom is our button pusher. He literally shares what we do. But yeah, look, as I mentioned, here's a track from Obi-Wan, and this is our featuring
like you come
High
talk to
Noble.
me about it. I made mistakes too, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody perfect.
There's
I'd
2
rather
guys
know
we
what
work
it
with.
is than
Let's
just
get
sitting
it.
here assuming shit. You know?
Thoughts in my head while I'm holding your body, thinking if it's true or maybe you're probably. But it's something that's stopping me. Too much in my brain, I can't even think. Baby, am I wrong? Are you telling the truth? Am I losing my mind? Sometimes I think to myself, am I wrong for feeling this way? I want you to run away, but these thoughts won't go away. I know you love me and I love you too, but it's making me so uncomfortable, because I know that you'll never lie, but I need to know the truth. Baby, I can't keep going like this. Today gon' be the day that we talk about it, and let my feelings show and let you know. Don't ever wanna see you go, so maybe we should take it slow. Thoughts in my head while I'm holding your body, thinking if it's true or maybe you're probably. But it's something that's stopping me. Too much in my brain, I can't even think. Baby, am I wrong? Are you telling the truth? Am I losing my mind? Ooh, baby, will you tell the truth?
Tell the truth.
Please tell me you're telling the truth.
I need to know.
Cause I'm losing my mind.
You tell me it's nothing but shorty, I ain't bugging. You moving funny, you must be up to something. Body language telling me a different story. Telling me it's my last shot, I'll be Robert Ory. Too much on my mind, we playing guessing games. But if it ain't for the switch, what you tryna pitch? Cause the normal activity hasn't been the same. So when we got a hitch, was it all for play? Excuse my language, baby girl, what I'm tryna say, we used to be lit. Now you don't wanna ride the wave? I'm telling you we'll feel better after the exchange. Cause I can't be like this, babe, I'm going crazy.
Thoughts in my head while I'm holding your body, thinking if it's true or maybe you're probably. But it's something that's stopping me. Too much in my brain, I can't even think. Baby, am I wrong? Are you telling the truth? Am I losing my mind?
Just tell me, girl, just tell me. I'm losing my mind, I'm not healthy. Just tell me, girl, just tell me. I don't know how to fix it, girl, help me. Just tell me, girl, just tell me. I'm losing my mind, I'm not healthy.
Are you telling the truth? Am I losing my mind?
Yeah. I mean, I can't keep walking around like this, knowing that something's up, and we're not talking about it. We're regardless of what it is. Let's just get it off our chest. Facts.
Wow. It's been a while since I heard that song, actually.
Yeah.
Great quality.
Yeah, it's quality. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys never met each other before. And we brought them together and they collabed. And now it's been released on the album. So it is like props to them. You know what I mean, guys? But look, I think we have to call that a wrap.
Indeed.
Kia, rudely enough, I think Casper jumped in. Did we ask what you got planned or coming up in the future?
Yeah, I just have a project on the way. I want to say expect that around April because that's when my birthday is. So that's the goal. And right now, new song dropping on February 14th, Valentine's Day on YouTube, Kia Manai. And yeah.
That baby making music. That's it. That's what we need. That's what we need.
Yeah, definitely.
Kia, TJ, don't be shy with each other, okay? Make a baby, make a banger together.
Nah, I just DM'd you just now on IG.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, there we go. See, the process has started already.
Love it.
Let's
Love
get
it,
it.
guys. You know what I mean? Look, it's been a massive pleasure talking to you guys today. And look, thank you both for your patience. I know it's been a couple of weeks now. We've been going back and forth. But yeah, look, please stay in touch. This is what we do. And what we do as well, we share your music on the UK platform. So you're going worldwide with this, well, UK wide anyway. We ask DJs to play your tracks as well. So, look, hopefully things, turn. Well, I wouldn't say turn around, but because you guys are doing what you do, but
it might get better.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully this year's a massive one for you guys, and massive respect for you guys coming on, Casper.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Once again, the pure fire tonight. What can I say, man? What can I say? Well, I've said too much anyway. I don't want to babble on at the end of the show. We all want to go to bed. We all want to get on with our day, right? So thank you very much to Prince, TJ, and Kia for coming on to the Chalk and Cheese show. Hopefully it won't be the last time because hopefully we'll get some new material, and I'm waiting for that EP to drop from Prince. I'm waiting for that baby making tune to drop on February 14th. It's the perfect day to drop that tune. Anyway, guys, until next week, we have some great artists on the way next week. I'm not going to reveal any names or anything like that because I like to keep you in suspense. So if you want to know more, then you know where to find us each and every Wednesday, 8:30 UK time on Facebook. Just search for us at Chalk and Cheese. Tell a friend to tell a friend if you like what you've seen tonight to jump on. And if you know any artists as well, guys, the viewers, if you know a friend that does music or something like that, tell them to get in touch. Tell them to send their tracks over. We'll listen to it. We'll review it. If we like you, you'll be on the show. It's as simple as that.
Everyone, man, we don't.
Maybe not everyone. There's been a few sketchy kind of artists, but we won't get into that. Anyway, guys, signing off from the Chalk and Cheese show. We will see you next Wednesday. Until then, guys, peace out and take care and look after one another. Take care. Bye, guys.
Hey, guys. Bye.
Hey, this is Alta K, aka The Sun, and you are listening to the Chalk and Cheese show live.